as close to game week as we could to try to get 2 full weeks in a preparation. I think our guys have done a very solid job, in all 3 phases. Trying to really focus on a lot of our young guys with special teams. I think there's a handful of guys I think can help us, in that area. But we'll have a practice tomorrow. We will have a dress rehearsal type situation on Friday, and then we'll see where we're at, as far as the weekend goes with that. Questions?
You say like dress rehearsals, full pads, and just sort of.
Yeah, more of the logistics from the sideline with the whole team and all the communication and all the what ifs, and just making sure that you're prepared, as a coaching staff and as a team for the different scenarios, with everyone on the same sideline, and just try to make it as game specific. And then, you got to handle injuries and substitutions and everything that goes with that. And so we do this every year, and Friday's usually the day we do it.
Gus, have you kind of finalized who's going to be where on game days yet?
Yeah, we're getting closer. That'll be a meeting that we'll have tomorrow. But the both staffs, are really all 3 areas, have a good idea. But they'll test it out on Friday. Could be a few tweaks after that, but they've got a good idea, where they're going to be.
Where would you like Chip? Where are you going to test Chip out at first, sideline?
Yeah, Chip's gonna be on the sideline.
How have the guys responded getting into this game week, with school starting, kind of getting into that routine a little bit?
I think they've responded well. Traditionally that first day after the first day of school, is a little bit different, but our guys responded well. We had a good 2-hour practice. It was hot. I thought our guys responded well. I thought they responded well today too. It was very hot and humid outside. And like I said, there's not one time that I don't think our kids really didn't answer the bell as far as being into it and wanting to get better and wanting to be coached. And I think that says a lot, about our character of our team.
Yes, how's Marlon doing? Is he back out there going full bore?
Yeah, everybody's back out to practice, and we expect everybody to play.
I wanted to ask about Big Cat. How's he doing?
Good. Those freshmen. Anytime it's a fall camp, they're going to get strained. They're going to experience different things, and he's really done a solid job. And like I said, I think as a group, I would say the freshman group just has done a very good job. And really trying to focus on those guys that have a chance to give us depth on offense and defense. And like I said, really at the first is the special teams aspect. That's always an area that true freshmen have a chance to help right off the bat. But I think Big Cat's done a solid job, and I think as a whole they all have.
Him and TD, both kind of versatile guys. How much have you seen out of them, and how much you think they can help early on?
Well, they both have motors. They both have a lot of ability, and so I think both of them could help us, and hopefully as the year goes on even help us more. But I like both their attitudes, and they both have a very good skill set.
Gus, what type of camp has Nick Coe had so far?
Nick is he's went with the ones quite a bit. With Marlon's absence, I think it's been a very good thing for him. There's nothing better than getting out there with the ones and seeing how people respond, and I think he's continued to get better.
Do you have any additional clarity on the third tailback situation?
No, we'll have a depth chart on Tuesday, and everything will be finalized by then.
Does anybody impress you enough to where they might challenge outside the norm at kick return? From the top two guys we're accustomed to seeing a lot?
We're checking out some true freshmen, not just returning, but in all areas. But Devin is a guy that can do it. Noah's a guy that we've given some reps, so we'll just see. I mean, usually what happens is first game, usually you go with the proven guys, and then as the game gets going on or later in the season, you go. But both those guys have gotten reps back there.
You said that this week you hope to have that offensive line clear.
Yeah, by Tuesday. I mean, we'll have it. We'll have all the depth chart and everything on Tuesday.
Coach, in preparation for Georgia Southern, how much does Kevin Steele's experience in the ACC facing Georgia Tech so much? Obviously, same triple option system.
Yeah.
How much does his experience help out this game?
I think anytime you experience things, it does nothing but help you. And then the fact that that's such a unique offense, and I think the good thing is we have a long period to prepare. Some teams only have a week to prepare, and it's a little bit challenging. But Kevin's got a good understanding of the triple option and has defended it before, so I think experience does nothing but help. Now, does that mean they're easy to stop? No. I mean, they're good at what they do.
Gus, I don't know if you've seen this before, but there are Power 5 conference programs that aren't even releasing a roster right now. Mississippi State, Virginia, and Michigan come to mind. Is that something that you and your staff have thought about and gone like, why do we even do that?
I don't know, Kirk. What do you think? That may be a good idea in the future. I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that.
I regretted asking it, but with this.
Yeah, since you brought it up, we'll consider it. I wasn't going to consider it before you brought it up. So
But is it something else that you look at and go, that's kind of ridiculous as well?
I hadn't had time to even think about it. So
Gus, you guys were statistically about average in the red zone offense last year, kind of getting in and scoring. What are you guys doing to kind of improve on that number this year?
well, I mean, to be one of the best, I mean, you've got to be able to run the ball in. You got to be very good on third down. Throwing the football in the red zone, and that's always been a big key. When we've been really good, we've been good in the red zone, and I know Chip has worked extremely hard. We've had all kinds of red zone versus the defense and all that, a lot of situations, and Chip will have a few new wrinkles too, which is always good.
But having, an improved Jalen Harris, but like a guy like Sal Cannell too, how much can having a tight end threat help?
Yeah, any of the bigger bodies, C.J. Uzama's and all that, he was very successful. So those bigger bodies that are experienced, do nothing but help as that field condenses, because those windows are very small, and you have to earn it down there in the passing game.
So what are your first impressions of Georgia Southern and what you've seen from them?
They present challenges with that triple option. There's no doubt. You look at them like, what was it, 3 years ago? They beat Florida. What they do, take Georgia to overtime. I mean, they played a lot of big teams good, and you can see they're a talented team. So that definitely concerns you. I mean, we need to play well.
That quarterback they announced, obviously he hasn't played yet, so you just go back and look at high school film of him?
Yeah, you have to. You just do the best you can as far as homework and getting as much information as you can.
Anything else? All right, Coach.
All right. James didn't ask me a question.